Hey y'all, how are you today? Today is, let's look at the calendar. Today is Vlogoween day 17, and today we are doing, can you guess? Have you guessed yet? We're making Halloween costume wigs. So that's going to be pretty fun. I have a Cabbage Patch crochet pattern, and I'm not a teacher by any sense of the word, but we're going to give it a go and try to make a little Cabbage Patch wig. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Cabbage Patch wig. You can do different things with it. It's just a wig, a ragdoll wig. So if you're in a pinch and you need something, you know, for Halloween, last minute, it takes about 45 minutes to make, maybe an hour. And it's super, super easy. If you can crochet a double stitch and a single stitch, then you can make this. It's just that simple. There's one stitch on it called a loop stitch, and I will post a link down below so that you will know how to do a loop stitch also. They're super easy, and it's just, you know, it's a simple thing to do. And, you know, it'll help you if you need to get that costume, last minute costume thing down. That's something you can do. So, we're so glad you're here for Vlogoween 17. I will be right back. Hey, I just wanted to point out to you, the reason that I'm doing this, and I'm not trying to turn into an arts and crafts channel, is that I don't have baby girl today, and Bubba's working overtime today. So, it was either this or we drive around for a while, and that's not very Halloween-y. And we're doing Vlogoween. So I thought this would be, you know, just a project that you could do easily at home. But yeah, we miss baby girl today. I wish she was here, but she's not. She's at school, and then she has other things going on after school. She has therapies and things like that. So she's got to get her things done, and Glammy just has, you know, kind of a day that's just by myself. I'm just by myself, y'all. So that's okay, because the weekend is coming, and you know what that means. That means we are probably gonna be partying, because baby girl loves to go. Yes, she does. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so now on to the craft. Okay, so got my yarn ready. H size hook. Size 2T is the pattern I'm using. So we are going to, this is how I start my yarn. So I yarn over here, and I grab my thread, and I twist it over like that, yarn over, pull through, pull it down to the wide part, and give it a tug. And that is my little slip stitch, and that's how I start my thread. Okay, so let's see. We are going to, in the first round, we're going to chain 3. And then we are going to join that and chain, form a loop. So I'm going to stick my needle in there, yarn over, pull through both loops, and now this cotton, man, it does not want to slide. Okay, so now I've got my loop. Can you guys see that? Okay, so now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do 11 double crochets. 1, 2, 11. And it's okay if the tail goes up in there. It's going to get reabsorbed into the stitches, and that's fine. So now I have my 11. And I need to place a marker where that is. And I'm kind of tacky. They always say, oh, use yarn of a different color, da-da-da. And you got to thread that through and tie it in a knot. I'm kind of lazy. I use a bobby pin. And I just pop that right into the top of the next stitch, which is where I'm going to join. And let's see. Just going to join this with a slip stitch. And now I've got a ring. And my marker's in there. And that's just easy to slide in and out. So, okay, now we're going to do round 2, which is 2 double in each double crochet around. So I'll show you how to do that. You yarn over, go through your stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops, yarn over, draw through the remaining 2 loops. That's simple. So we're going to do 2 of those in each double around. So okay, so now I'm back around. There's my marker. And I'm going to work my last double. Last 2 doubles, rather. And then I'm going to join. And right there where I've joined, I'm going to pull my bobby pin out. And I'm going to slide it right back into this stitch right here. Well, maybe. Okay, now row 3 wants me to, I need to do 2 double in the next double and then a double in the next double. So we're going to do 1, 2, then we're going to skip over to the next double and do 1 double. So next stitch, we're going to do 2 doubles, and in the following stitch, we'll work 1 double. Okay, so I finished round 3, and I'm ready to move on to round 4. Round 4 tells me, excuse me, round 4 tells me that I need to work 2 double in the next double, and then double in the next 2 double. So, we're going to start off by marking our spot. And then we are going to work a double in the next 2 doubles. So 1 double and 1 double. And we're going to continue that pattern all the way back around. So in my next double, I want to work 2 double crochets. 1, 2. And then I'm going to do 1 double in the next double crochet. And I'm going to do 1 double in the next double crochet. And then back to 2 doubles in the next one. Okay, I finished that round, and there's my marker, so I'm going to pop that out. And I am going to join that with the previous round. Okay, now we're going to move on to round 5 through 8. And that means that I'm going to do 1 double in each double around. So let's go ahead and mark our stitch. And let's get going. Okay, y'all, so I have finished round 8. And I am at round 9, which tells me I need to single crochet in each double around and then finish it off with a slip stitch. So that's what I'm going to do. And a single goes like this, through the door, pull up the loop, wrap it around, and pull through both loops. And that's it. So I'm trying to do a double there. I'm gonna do this all the way around, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna take my marker out, and I'm gonna do just a little slip stitch right in there. And I am done with that part of it. Now I need to turn the hat inside out. And we're going to be working backwards on this. So we've turned it inside out, and we are going to go in the opposite direction than what we were when it was wrong side in. And we're going to do a single all the way around. And that is going to be our round 9. So, just like that, all the way around, y'all. Oops, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to mark my stitch. So let's do that. Gosh. Good grief, come on. It's been one of them days, y'all. All right, got my stitch marked, and I will be right back. Okay, I finished that round, which was 9, and here's where it gets tricky, y'all. Now I have to do a loop stitch, and this is what messes with my brain because I have always held my crochet thread a certain way since I was little, and I'm very used to that, and I have to hold it differently to do the loop stitch. So, this is, well, see, now I'm messing myself up. Oh, goodness. This messes with me every single time. Okay, so now we're going to do a loop stitch, and this is how you do it. Okay, I'm going to insert my needle into my stitch. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to roll my needle over that thread. Then I'm going to come to the back, and I'm going to pick up that hook, or hook that thread. And I'm going to turn this and pull it through. Now, I'm going to pick up my yarn over, and pull through the last 2 loops. And then I can let go of that thread. I'm going to pick it up again, insert my needle, wrap my needle around the yarn, come to the back, pick up that loop, bring it forward, turn through the hole, I pull up the loop, I yarn over again, and I pull through there, and that gives me a loop. You can make loops any size, but most people make them the size of their finger just because that's the thing that seems to be handy for you. It's attached, and you most usually always have it. So there we go. We're going to do these loops, and I will be back. Okay, so I've finished my first row of loops, and now I'm going to start on my second row. And I need, let's see, that was round 10, 11, 12, 13. I need 3 more rows. So, here we go. Okay, y'all, so I am done with this one. And got all my loops done. Gonna take my row marker out. And then it tells me that I need to single crochet all the way around. So that's what I'm gonna do. And you have to be careful. You can't go too terribly fast because you don't want to grab onto those extra loop stitches that you've made and pull them out. That would be no bueno. So I'm going to go around with this and I'll be right back. My needle's squeaky. Okay, guys. That is the end. Oops. See, I got a loop. That is the end right there. So now, I'm just going to pull this out a little bit. Going to snip this off. I will take my tail here and pull it through that loop. And just pull it good and tight. And that's it. Urgh. Stretch it out a little bit. And then we'll turn it right side out again. So now you got your little beanie with your hoops. Woot woot. And like I said, this is a size 2T. And you can make this in adult size. I don't have that size pattern. But if you look online for a free beanie pattern, you'll find one for sure. Okay, now I am going to get my stuff to start making my ponytails. Okay, so now I got my little beanie and I need to make my ponytails. So what I did was, remember a couple of vlogs back, we made a sign for Kyrie for Vlogoween for her trick-or-treating. Well, I took the remnants of that poster board, foam board, whatever you want to call it, and I cut it down to the size that I needed, which is 15 inches. So now I'm gonna use that as a template to make my ponytails. So I've got my string of yarn here, and I'm gonna wrap this around here 25 times with a tail down here at the bottom. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, got my 25. I'm gonna cut that off. And there's my original tail and there's my new tail. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors and cut across the bottom here. If I can get it out of my blouse. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh. All right, there's my ponytail. I'm gonna straighten this out. And we wanna find the center, so you're gonna fold it in half, look for your center, and there it is. So now what I'm gonna do is take an extra piece of yarn, and I'm going to put that through the center, turn that upside down, and we're going to tie that off. Like so. Cool. So now it's attached. And we are going to take our beanie that we had before, and we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. Let's go down 3 rows. And we're going to take our crochet needle. Well, first we're going to look for the back. Where the back? Where the back? Where the back? Okay, this is the back. So, okay. We want 3 rows down. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to take our crochet needle, we're going to stick it up through the underside, and we're going to come up here to the front, And we're going to pull one of those tails down right in between two of those double crochets. And then we're going to flip that over. And we're going to take our crochet needle one more time. We're going to go on the other side of that double crochet. And we're going to pull the other side of our tail down, if I can get it in my hands. Y'all, I'm having trouble finding a good camera angle that I like for doing these things. So please bear with me. Okay, so now we have our tails on the inside of our hat. And we're just going to tie that down so it doesn't come off. And I'm going to snip those tails off of there after we've tied that in a knot. And so there, we've got a ponytail on one side. So now we need to attach to the other side. And we want to, you know, kind of eyeball it and make sure we got it even. So that's the back, and you can see the stitch is a little bit different. So we're going to turn around to the front, and we want our ponytail to be right about here. I'm going to go ahead and mark that because I haven't made the other ponytail yet. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got it attached. It's so cute. I love these things. They're so cute. She is super cute. Yeah. I think she's very cute. And you can put bows up there too. It's an aphid in my house, y'all. You can put bows in there where you attach the ponytails, or you can leave it out. It doesn't matter. But that's it. So that's it. Ain't they cute? They're so cute. So that's a cool thing you could do if you're in a pinch and you need like a, you know, a doll wig or whatever. You know, that's just something you could do. It took me about an hour to do it. If you can crochet at all and you can make a beanie, you can learn that loop stitch, and putting the ponytails on is like no sweat. It's just a matter of, you know, cutting the strands. So that is it, y'all. I think they're cute. And they're handy if you've got a needle and you've got, you know, a costume party you got to go to, the company costume party. You could do like a little hillbilly thing and put that on, especially if you got short hair. And they're great for kids. Kids love them for dress up and everything. So, yeah, that is what I got for you today, y'all. So, anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Click that notification bell and be sure and leave a comment. We appreciate you guys so much, and we thank you, and we will see you tomorrow for our next Vlogoween.